As you might have seen in the last couple of months, basically every single CC had some sort of drops in their title. And we all know this basically means you can get some free stuff from Wargaming, which can be pretty pog. However, the first season of the drops campaign is now over. This means that you only have until the 9th of May to now decide what you want to get from the Twitch drops store. Because this time you didn't get goodies immediately, but you got tokens which you can then use in the store to get items. So how do you access that store if you didn't know already? Very easy. You go into the depot, click on the parachute with a cargo crate, click on the Twitch drop store, and boom, you are here. Now you can see up here how many tokens you have and well, what you can all buy. Let's go all over the things you could get. You can get in total of 5 Ikibu crew skins. Important, those are just skins, not a crew member. So even though I like Ikibu, they are kind of useless when you compare it to the other things in the store. Like, for example, the premium consumable pack. For 3 tokens, you get 5 large repair kits, 5 large medkits, and 5 auto fire extinguisher. If you didn't care for those as you are a free-to-play player, you can sell those for 150,000 credits. And you get it 5 times if you have enough tokens. 15 to be precise. So from that alone you can get a whopping 750,000 credits. For a free-to-play gamer, that is quite a nice boost in credits. For the others, I would say there are other options which are better. Next up, we have for free tokens as well a package for personal reserves. You get 2 times 50% XP for 1 hour, 2 times 200 crew XP for an hour, and 2 times 200% free XP booster for an hour. So in total you can get 2 hours worth of full boosting your progression for free tokens. And you can get the package 3 times. Pretty neato, but I think the premium time you can get is worth more. For 5 tokens you can get 3 Grin decals. You can put on your tank. Too overpriced honestly, as the decals in World of Tanks are kind of meh regardless. This is how it looks on my 260. Also you can only get it twice, so a maximum of 6 grins, which is what you need if you want to plaster your tank on both sides on all map types. Now we get to the interesting part. Again, for 5 tokens you can get 1 day of premium, and this up to 3 times. Alongside the 3-day bundle for 15 tokens, that is probably the best thing you can get for your average Andy gaming experience. Premium days genuinely help massively in grinding and can boost your income a lot. Especially combined with the boosters from the previous package, and you are going to make loads of progression in your grinds. Definitely worth it. In total you can get 9 days of premiums for a total of 45 tokens. They are expensive, but hey, almost a week and a half worth of premium for free when you count AFK watching a stream as free. Up next we have 3 different styles: General Frost, Kimono and Chinese Ceramic, all for 15 tokens and are only obtainable once. I got the Chinese Ceramic here, it looks like on the 260, and here are some pictures of General Frost. And Kimono. If you only have a very few amount of tokens, I would still suggest to go for premium account first. Yes, the 2D styles are permanent, but then again, it's only for 1 tank, and it only makes a tank subjectively better or worse looking. But now for the main reward. If you have 80 tokens gathered throughout this season, you can get either the Type 64 Chinese Tier 6 light tank or the HMS Torp. And for 90 tokens, you could get the main reward, the Object 244. But let me get you a quick rundown on those vehicles, starting with the Okay, I stop now. The HMS Torp is a tier 6 premium heavy for the British tech tree. It is not suitable for crew training as you have a boat load of extra people you need to put into the Torp to make it work, compared to like the Conqueror or even the Chief. It is incredibly slow with just 13 kph top speed, but it has a massive hit points pool of base 1400 on tier 6. That means you can out-trade basically anything on your tier. It also has special matchmaking, meaning it comes see tier 8 tanks. God save the Queen! However, your armor is basically like the one of the Minotaur in World of Warships. White tea paper held together with the love for the Queen and the dreams of making another British Empire. Oh! Also, if you get an open map and free artists, you basically do feel like playing World of Warships, as genuinely the amount of shots raining down on you could have well been by some ships trying to go for your thick, juicy buns. At least you are equipped with a pretty stout 17-pounder gun. It has good DPM, good pen on both AP and APCR and 150 alpha. Accuracy and aim time are also totally acceptable. In general though, it is not that recommended. It is a meme and usually memes aren't that good. For 80 tokens as well, you can get the Taiwan Chinese tier 6 light tank, the Type 64. That thing is a beast. If you know how to drive light tanks, you can massively dominate in this tank. Sadly, it needs an additional crew member, a radio operator, to make it operational compared to the Tech Tree tanks. But man, if you have that, it is so good. You have a base fuel range of 390 meters, which is the best of any tier 6 light tanks and some tier 7s. This truly allows you to dominate the playfield on open maps in tier 6 games, but you also have a really good gun for a light tank. It has 115 alpha with either 128 AP and 177 APCR PEM. That is really good. You can also boast almost 2100 base DPM, the Torp having 118 lol. The only big drawback actually is the lack of ammo. You will rather often face the problem of running out of ammo. In total, this tank is perfectly suited to increase your social credit score, your W8 and your credit bank, if you don't spam gold ammo and you know your ways around in scouts. And lastly, you have the Object 244. This thing is very weird. It is basically the hull and turret of an IS-1 with the gun of the T-34-85. It is fairly good for tier 6, but as soon as you get up tiered into tier 7 or even tier 8 games, fun's over. You don't have the speed and the camo of the T-34-85, but then when you get to be top tier, you can totally dominate people. 180 damage with good DPM and good pen values. One thing a lot of people underestimate is the HE in my opinion. It has 44mm of pen, which is more than enough to pen the squishy tanks at that tier. But it has 300 alpha. That is a 66% increase of damage compared to AP rounds. That is massive! Compared to some other tanks like the Object 705A, which only gets a 29% increase for HE. The Super Conqueror 28%. The Torp has a 35% increase in damage from HE to AP. However, the Type 64 does get close with 60% increase. But still, again, massive increase of your DPM on the 244 if you're able to pen those HE shots. Truly, those shells are laced with vodka for extra explosive power. So yeah, that's it. I personally recommend if you have enough tokens to take the Type 64. Amazing tank for sure. Other than that, the Torp and the 244 are just nice to have, or rather a vehicle to brag about. Other than that, I think the premium days and the boosters gives you the best bang for your buck. Stay away from the shark teeth and the Iki skin. Get the consumables if you want to sell them for some money. Lastly, the 2D styles are cool, but I think you get more from the other stuff. And with that, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and see you around. Cheers.